It is a challenge, and one of the challenges that whole notion of self-regulated learning, monitoring of their own learning, is they're not used to doing things, so you have to actually instruct. Assalamu alaikum, and thank you for being with the Media Center at the Royal Commission Yambu Colleges and Institutes, that is RCYCI. Today we have with us Dr. Amit Bandhopadhyay, the chairman of the team of evaluators from ABET that is acknowledged worldwide as a leader in accreditation of technical education programs. He is going to help us understand the accreditation process and the value it adds to our academic programs. Dr. Amit, welcome to Interview of the Month.
Thank you very much.
Our academic programs in chemical, mechanical, electronics and instrumentation and electrical power engineering technology departments in Yambu Industrial College were accredited by ABET in 2009. The renewal is approaching fast in July 2015, and Dr. Amit's team of evaluators is here this week, and they are evaluating the RCYCI's bid for continued ABET accredited status by reassessing these academic programs. So, Dr. Amit, what are your evaluators actually looking for? What kind of details are they looking for in our engineering technology programs?
This process of accreditations, it's a kind of a lengthy process. It starts with, for the request for accreditations from the institute. It's a voluntary process, so ABET only comes at the request of the institutions. And after the request is accepted, the institute submit the self-study, which is a really lengthy document. It took months to prepare, and we received that in sometime in summer, and our evaluator starts looking at those documents for some time. And I actually worked as a coordinator. If they had any questions, I came back to the institute for asking any clarifications and things like that. Now, the purpose of the actual visit to verify that report, whatever is written, whether how much it is actually happening in the classroom, how much it's happening, how the faculty is involved, and how whole thing is actually done. So it's basically the verifications of the self-study that's already been submitted to ABET.
ABET accredits 3,400 applied science, computing, engineering and engineering technology programs in around 700 colleges and universities in 28 countries worldwide. Right. More than 85,000 students graduate from ABET accredited programs each year. These are astronomical figures. So what is the benefit that a student gets from doing an ABET accredited course?
It's all about quality control. Of course, every institute, every program all over the world do their own quality control. ABET actually adds to that the peer review process in the quality control. As you might know, in higher education, everything depends on the peer reviewer. We are actually peers for the college. Most of us are either faculty member in similar universities in the United States and other places, and there are some reviewer from industry, but they are also very familiar with the industry and the programs. So basically what we do, we peer review. And peer review is the best form of the review. It's not an administrative review. It's nothing to do with the government. Just like the best research papers, when they're published in a peer-reviewed journals, they are considered the best in the world. This is the exact same process. ABET makes sure that each individual chosen for particular review of the program has no conflict of interest. And it's true in the domestic review, and it's true for any international review. So just to answer your question in short, this is all about quality control, because students depend on the integrity of the program and the institute, and we actually assure, the ABET assures that is true.
At the Royal Commission Yambu Colleges and Institutes, the focus is on competency-based education. To ensure that the students are able to function in the real world of work, they get those competencies. So how much emphasis does ABET put on competency-based education?
I'm glad you asked the question, because competency-based education is the right thing now. And before 2000, ABET's criteria was based on course base, on content base. But then since 2000s, the whole philosophy has changed. It's all about competency. So it's not just taking the courses, it has to, the institute and the program has to show the students actually reaching or getting those skills and competency. So it's exactly in the tone with the ABET. So I'm glad to hear the Yambu Industrial College is actually adopted that, and sometime in the beginning, because in the United States, many of the programs that have been accredited since 1946, that's why the ABET started, changing from that content-based to competency-based was some struggle. But from that point of view, since Yambu College came into picture, they are already ready for the process.
Now, if we talk about the employers and the industry, how do they look at a graduate who has acquired his degree from an ABET accredited institute and college? What impact does it have on the employability of a student who has done this kind of a course in the global scenario?
Yes, right, exactly. This is ABET, actually going back to the same thing we're talking about, the quality control. This actually assures the industry, the students graduating from the ABET accredited program, they are verified by external agency. So external agency and the peers. And especially in addition to the competency-based accreditations, assure the students are not only just reading the books or going to the laboratory, but they have achieved and acquired the skills and ability to work in the industry. And that's one of the other thing in the specialized accreditations, because within the ABET also there are many commissions, and the commissions that Yambu College is going through, Yambu Industrial College, is called ETAC, Engineering Technology Accreditation Commission. And Engineering Technology Accreditation Commission's whole philosophy is to prepare graduates for the industry. So it's a perfect fit.
Dr. Amit Bandyopadhyay, thank you so much for your time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for inviting, and thank you for your time, sir.
We really look forward to July 2015, when hopefully our accreditation will be renewed. Thank you so much.
It is a challenge.